Well, I know you've got to take about what's going to happen this weekend. Of course, we are officially in Royal Rumble season, just days away. Lots of people are chattering. Is this going to happen? Is that going to happen? Let's talk about some rumors that have gotten us to this place. We saw Nick Khan on Bill Simmons' podcast recently saying he could neither confirm nor deny that The Rock would be involved at WrestleMania. And a few days later, reports came out that perhaps The Rock doesn't think he's in ring shape. Now, of course, we know The Rock looks like he just stepped off a bodybuilding stage, but if he's not in quote unquote ring shape, maybe he might injure himself in the match, and that could derail his Hollywood plans, whatever he's got scheduled here.
What doesn't he have scheduled? Right. He never stops.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, my hat's off to him, man. He just stays. And he's great at what he does. So, well, plus he owns the XFL now. I mean,
he's got a lot going on.
He's accomplished so much. Yeah.
The conspiracy theorists in wrestling say, oh, they're just saying he's not in ring shape to throw us off. He's going to be here. He's going to be at the Royal Rumble. He's going to be in the match. He's going to win it. He's going to challenge Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. You have sort of low key suggested, hey, if somebody like the Rock or Stone Cold or whatever was going to come back, what if they were in the Rumble? Do you think the Rock will be doing something this WrestleMania? Or do you believe that these leaks about him not being in ring shape are really just to throw us off and not spoil the surprise?
Well, I don't know. Obviously, he looks like $1 million, as does Steve, because I know Steve's name's in the same.
Yes.
They're side by side with talk about WrestleMania and all that. And I have no idea. I just know for Steve doesn't need the money. He'll only do it if he wants to do it.
Right.
And as far as The Rock goes, obviously he doesn't need the money.
No.
And if he did it, I don't see him doing a favor. And why would he? To go back into Hollywood the next day as the biggest star in Hollywood, or arguably one of the, I think probably the biggest star in Hollywood. He's everywhere. Why would he do a favor in WrestleMania in his hometown? Because he lives in LA now.
Well, but if he's doing the favor for a family member, that might be different.
Yeah, but Roman's already, Roman doesn't need the favor. Roman's making all kinds of money, and Roman's already built his own brand.
Yes.
Do I think it's great? Yeah, but it already sold out.
Right.
All you're doing is adding to the pay-per-view rate, right?
Yeah.
Or the buy rates, which is obviously, that's an ignorant remark to make, but and that's a lot. But I don't know. I think it's more likely that Steve would come back.
Well, let's talk about
which would be great, because they're both, I mean, they're huge. They're just huge names in their own right and mean so much to the wrestling fans. I mean, there's only damn Steve Austin. I mean, there's only one Steve Austin.